Hello, Assalamu alaikum. I am Ajaz Bashir, Education Secretary, Human Rights and Anti-Corruption Forum, JNKUT. History of Human Rights and Role of Human Rights and Anti-Corruption Forum. The history of human rights originates from the existence of Adam and Eve, as is mentioned in the old religious scriptures and also in the ancient political periods as well. For that, it may be mentioned that in the 539 BC, the armies of Cyrus the Great, the first king of ancient Persia, conquered that city of Babylon. But it was his next action that marked a great advance for man. He feared the slaves declared that all the people had the right to choose their religion and established racial equality. These and the commandments were recorded in the Akkadian language in the cuneiform script on baked clay cylinders. आज साइरस सिलेंडर के नाम से जाना जाता है। अक़वाम मुत्तहिदा के तमाम जो 6 सरकारी ज़ुबानों में इसका तर्जुमा किया जाता है। And its provisions are parallel to the first 4 articles of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. Spread of human rights. From Babylon, the idea of human rights quickly spread to India, Greece, and eventually Rome. There, the concept of natural law arose in observation of the fact the people followed certain unwritten rules during life, and Roman law was based on the rational ideas derived from the nature of things. Documents emphasizes individual rights such as the Magna Carta 1215, the Declaration of Rights 1628, the US Constitution 1787, the French Declaration of the Rights of Man and the Citizen 1789, and the American Bill of Rights 1791 today are written precursors to many human rights documents. Atharva Veda advocated the same thing. Also, ancient Indians emphasized the principles that one person's right is another person's duty. Human rights in the medieval period. Akbar's reign 1526 to 1605, social, religious and political rights were once again highly respected. In his religious policy, Deen Ilahi, divine religion, he tried to propagate the idea of secularism and religion. Human rights, modern India. This period begins with the advent of the British Empire. The process of the Indian administration was initiated by the British with the introduction of the Regulating Act of 1773. Under this, Indians were completely suppressed by the British in terms of the social, economic, political and religious rights in the spheres of life. They were told that they did not observe any rights, basic rights like human right to life and livelihood, right to freedom, right to express opinion, right to equality, right to preach, etc. were denied to them. In such an environment, Indian leaders and people feel that their rights have been lost and the hands of the economical rule. They therefore thought the returning to fight for their rights. Perhaps that first explicit demand for fundamental rights appeared in the Indian Constitution Bill of 1895. Therefore, the need to realize the importance of human rights has been felt in the pre-independence era, where people were fighting for their rights with the national liberalization movement started by Mahatma Gandhi. In independent India, efforts have been made in the 1950s and the 1960s to define human rights education in the formal school setting, but over time the human rights perspective has come to dominate for formulation of educational policies supported and recommended by the major commissions and policy documents such as the University Education Commission, Radhakrishna Commission 1949, Secondary Education Commission, Madhalya Commission 1952, Education Commission, Kothari Commission 1964 to 1966, Ram Murthy Committee 1992, Chauhan Committee 1999, Program of Action 1992, etc. Thus, the history of human rights were emerged from the strength of the Rig Veda, evolved over time to take on the form of human rights such as the rights of expression, right to vote, gender, caste to right to education, regarding belief, right to information, etc. The preamble states, "We the people of India have firmly resolved to build India as a sovereign, social, secular, democratic republic and republic secure for all citizens, just social, economic and political freedom of thoughts expression, belief, faith and worship to promote equality of status and opportunity, all the fraternity among them, which ensures the dignity of the individual and the unity and integrity of the nation." The purpose of the forum is to provide a platform for promoting dialogue and cooperation on issues pertaining to the relationship between their areas and to identify and analyze best practices, challenges and opportunities for states in their efforts to secure respect for human rights, democracy and the rule of law. Thank you for watching. We will meet soon in next video with new topic.